Hey there, my name is Sylvie and welcome to my channel. Have you ever been torn between being productive in the spring and actually enjoying the glorious spring weather for what it truly is? Well, this is me, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have 3 children and each is more of a handful than the last. Normally, I walk around the house looking like this, but today, instead, I am taking a break and truly enjoying a spring day. Here's to a darling Desi Day, one of my favorite YouTubers who actually inspires me to romanticize my daily life. I hope you enjoy my little daily vlog that's romanticized and get inspired to have your own day off. This one on my channel yet, so I'm super excited to show this thrift find off. I also thrifted my vintage nightgown that you see me wearing here. I hardly ever wear it, but I really enjoy on those special days when I get to stay in PJs to just dance around the house in my underclothes. The lace details are amazing. I wish you could see this up close as I can and feel the buttery softness. It feels like silk on my skin. I'm not sure what it is made out of, because the tag is so old I could not see. On a normal day, I don't do my makeup at all, but as I said, I was romanticizing today, so I decided to show you my little routine when I do wear it. I normally wear makeup once per week just to feel a little more special, get a little dressed up, a little put together, and this was a Monday. So this was a really special day for me to pull myself together and enjoy the true beauty of every little moment I had. I really enjoy cherishing the small things. Now, do not mind me. I am not a makeup artist. I don't actually know a thing about it. I just have found what works for me. I like a very minimal look, a very clean look, a very natural look. I only know how to use a couple ingredients. Did something just fall off the roof? I don't know, in the background it looks like it did. I just basically like to pull myself together so I look well rested and healthy. I just cover up some blemishes, put on some eyeliner, a little bronzer, and I'm good to go. The thing that actually takes the longest is making it look super natural so that it looks like I'm not wearing anything. So squinty when I did mascara, but we all know we cannot help ourselves. I use my mascara for my eyebrows. I decided my eyebrows are dark enough that I can get away with that, and I did not want to purchase another product. I have a very small makeup bag and I intend to make it smaller as the years pass by. My true goal is to never wear makeup again, but as I am struggling with hormonal acne, as I've been super honest on my journey, I just like to wear a little bit to draw attention from that and back to my natural features. On very, very special days, I put on a little highlight for a little bit of shimmer. I think it's perfect for spring. It really draws extra attention to those high points on one's face. And I don't know, it just reminds me of magic and fairies. I hope you enjoy this little montage and do not get bored of how slow I am going. This is new for me as well, to film different types of shots and really try to slow down my life and romanticize every little moment, cherish the little things, and just be happy for the breath that I have been given in this life and enjoy it to the fullest. Here is the finished look. It looks pretty good if I say so myself, and now this princess is ready for her day. What is not shown here is how long it actually took to zip up this dress. I don't know if it was caught or if I just did not fit into it as well as I thought, but I had to turn the camera off and refocus so that I could actually get it over my waist. The hardest part of looking put together for me is always my hairstyle. I think I said it in the last video that I really struggled as a mother to get that done. The whole rest of my outfit was pretty easy to put together, but to actually apply the time to my hair, now that is another story. So I decided, since I was going all out for this day, I had to stop and actually do a hairstyle. So here's me giving something new a go. Normally my hair, the way that I wake up with it every morning, it's a bit different. Sometimes it parts down the middle and sometimes it parts to the side. So really depending on how it feels that morning when I wake up is how I style it. I really like little tiny braids because on both sides of the head they seem to keep the frizz down. Everyone always asks me what I do with my hair, and honestly I don't do that much. Normally I wet it with water to keep the frizz down. I don't use any heat tools or hot irons on my hair or any products really. Sometimes I make my own hairspray with rice vinegar and rose water, but I ran out, so I just used water from the sink and then I braided it. I put on a headband just because I wanted it to be a little more special, a little more princess, a little more royalty, a little more Bridgerton vibes, spring. I don't know, headbands that just remind me of spring. Then I had to wet my hair again, fix my collar, wet it again. Seriously, every time I go to the bathroom I have to wet it because the frizz is just that bad. But here's the back. I tried to get a shot of the back. Sometimes it's a little hard with all the different angles, but here's just a couple different shots of the look, and as you can see, I left my bed unmade as part of the day. The next thing I decided would be a good project for a rest day was to romanticize a day of baking with the kids. Sometimes I include them. If I'm being honest, I would like to do this every time, but sometimes it is just not worth the amount of time that it takes to make a project then, especially when I can hammer this out, the same task out in like 5 minutes myself. But this is our fermented sourdough sugar cookie mix that it was left in the fridge for 3 days to ferment, and then we decided to use it on this day. I had a bunch of spring shapes. The kids went so much faster than I could keep up with, just shoving it all over the dough. So I was trying to place it proper so I wouldn't have to re-roll it a bunch of times, but I did have to re-roll it a bunch of times. Honestly, it was a great project. It was a lot of fun. It was super colorful, and the mess was not that hard to clean, even though I did leave the mess for quite a while because this was my rest day, and we went straight outside after these because it was a beautiful day, and you do not want to stay inside on a rest day when it is a beautiful day. You want to be out seeing the flowers and the birds and the bees and hearing the wind rustling through the trees and seeing the sunshine, and you want to breathe in deeply all that fresh air. Who wants to be in a kitchen on a beautiful spring day? Well, let's get those cookies out of the oven and back outside. These turned out so great. The kids love them, and Henry loves them even without frosting. So this is a recipe that we're going to keep around in our family pantry for years to come. I took on a lot of fitness challenges this spring, and honestly, they're not overwhelming. The only part that is overwhelming is recording and tracking it all online. So I decided to stay off social media and just enjoy walking my 10K steps back and forth on the driveway. This is something I do daily. If I can't leave the house because I'm baking, I just pace up and down the driveway with my favorite book, let the kids play, watch them as they ride their bikes. It's really fun actually to just kick back, relax, and learn from the pages of a fiction book. Of course, there's nothing like walking around barefoot in spring weather. I'm pretty sure that we all need to ground a whole lot more than we do. So if you can, if it's beautiful where you're at, kick off those shoes and go touch the grass with your toes. This beautiful day absolutely called for a picnic, so I took out my thrifted, quilted, vintage blanket. Wow, that's a mouthful. And I brought out some of my best bowls and trays and little tea set cups. And my pitcher full of homemade healthy lemonade that I made, sourdough bread, deviled eggs, pea meal bacon, some peppers, some smoked salmon, and some goat cheese dip with grilled tomatoes and olive oil. This is what I ate for the day for lunchtime, and I was super excited about it. Everyone seems to eat so much better when we're outside and when we're all together, just enjoying these moments, talking, hanging out together, asking questions, learning new things, looking at the birds, talking about the spring flowers, really just savoring our meal and savoring our family moments. Yeah. Yummy, Callie? Is it bright? Was this a success? Double trouble?
I have to go for a little.
such a feast, not very much was left over. I have really picked up fiction reading again this year, this spring. Again, that is a big thanks to darling Desi and her YouTube channel. Be sure to check her out. I tried to find her book recommendations for spring at my local library, but I did not manage to look for the numbers. I could not go through the library that way with small children who were running around and chasing balls and being loud. So instead, I just browsed as quickly and efficiently as I could through the library. I picked up books, I opened them up, I cracked the spine. I do not judge a book by its cover, so I looked inside, I read a couple paragraphs here and there, and grabbed the ones that jumped out at me. The first book haul, there was 2 of them that I got home and I just decided they were not for me, so I did not finish those 2. But this book haul that I got for this video, oh man, these books are right up my alley. I truly enjoyed reading them, and I've been doing so at a pace of 2 days per book, which is pretty good, if I must say so myself. And this would not be a beautiful spring rest day for me if I did not paint. So I pulled out my canvas. I've been working on this slowly. It's taking me longer than I wish it was taking me, but honestly that's because the children are not into painting anymore like I am, and the last couple times we painted together, they just decided to rub paint all over the table and each other's instead of their paper. So I decided to, if I'm going to paint, I'm going to paint on my own and thoroughly enjoy it. So that's what you see me doing here. It was their nap time and I was just enjoying some peaceful and quiet moments to myself. I've learned that if I take this time for self-care and for things that I actually truly enjoy, that when the children wake up, I'm happier, they're well rested, and I am well rested mentally as well. I promise this was super relaxing. It only doesn't seem so because my brows are furrowed, but that is just because I am concentrating and the sun is in my eyes the whole time. I know lots of people wear sunglasses, but I didn't feel that it suited me at this moment in time in my video. I wanted it to be more raw and real, so I decided to suck the sun up and just enjoy the soaking in the sunshine, even if my eyes were squinting the whole time. This painting I first hand sketched onto the canvas, and then I did a rough outline of the edges that I wanted to paint certain colors, and now you see me filling it in. I have definitely eased up on this hobby since Christmas time. But maybe you'll see a comeback in the beautiful spring days, and hopefully when we move out to the country you will see a lot more productive, creative, inspired work, because my livelihood may depend on the things that I can bake, the things that I can paint, the things that I can craft, my sewing skills, my fashion abilities, maybe even something to do with a personal trainer. I honestly don't know, but life is about to shift and we're about to have a homestead as a family. Honestly, I cannot wait to leave the suburbs behind me. When the children woke up from nap time, we decided to frost the cookies.
does it look now, Mom?
Very good.
Cute. Mama ducky.
As you can hear and see, we had quite a fun time doing that. Pink. Blue. Time to kick back and smell those delicious cookies that come from the handiwork of your own craftsmanship. I don't think Lucy frosted a single cookie. I'm pretty sure he was thoroughly enjoying the fruits of his labor though, and I let him. He's a baby. You can't blame him.
Oh, it's fun.
Bugging you?
We could go in the Ferris wheel again.
Oh, really?
And I was jumping. When I was jumping, you were scared.
Yeah. Like, what if it fell? You ever think of that? You're really high up.
I've been thinking of that for years.
What if the door opens?
Trying one taste. I saw you get the other one and then the other one.
Recently heard Naya filming a video saying, "Hi, my name is Naya and today is my day off." More is caught than taught. That's why I also take breaks occasionally. No matter how much we try to avoid getting caught up in work, work eventually catches up with you, and very soon there will be things that you have to do, like clean up. Sometimes I think if I were ever to make it in this life, the only person I would like to hire is a maid so that I could make as many messes as I wanted and I would not have to clean them up. It would be a joy to bake all day and not have to clean up after myself. I've also started incorporating some more supplements in, and it's part of my self-care to take care of my gut, because that pours over into my hair, skin, and nails. And to me, that is super important. I hope you enjoy this montage of me cleaning up when I said I was taking the day off. But like I said, work eventually catches up to you, and it's better to do it while there's a little mess instead of wait till the whole house is a disaster. I still truly enjoyed my day start to finish, and I romanticized doing dishes even by taking a little self-care time and watching a TV show. I'm not sure what I was watching this very moment, but honestly I'm very excited for something like Bridgerton to come back out. Decided today was more about a mental health and wellness day Instead of showing you guys what I eat in a day or stuff that I would normally include in a daily vlog, this was about kicking back and enjoying nature and the day that God had given me. I truly stopped to admire all the little beautiful things and smell and feel the air outside. There's nothing like a glorious spring day. Supper was easiest, warming up leftovers and throwing them into a cast iron pot to form some sort of stew. This was potatoes, beef, bacon, green beans, and all cooked in beef broth that I homemade. Everything is homemade, and then I'll add a little hot sauce to make it exciting. I also tried one of the sugar cookies and indulged in probably a couple more. Lucian and I have this tradition every night. He comes and crawls into my lap and says cuddle, and really that means him sucking on his bottle and me reading him or showing him pictures and naming items for him. Boo! Of course, it cannot be a self-care day without a bath involved in ending it all. Normally I soak in Epsom salts and lavender and eucalyptus essential oils because my muscles are sore from a morning workout. So I did that for this bath. First I had to remove my makeup with a cotton pad. As you can see, my skin still has some irritation, but it's ever so slowly getting better. The way I really decided to spice this night up and romanticize it, different from my normal nights, was to start up this little oil lamp that I thrifted. I found 2 of them. They were amazing. And then I decided to get in the warm, cozy bath in the beautiful, warm lighting. And then sometimes I catch up on messages or YouTube videos in the bath, but I decided this night that I wanted to do something even more special where I didn't have to think at all. And I started a new movie, and I plopped down in those soapy bubbles and I let my mind and my heart relax. And that was my beautiful, amazing rest day. I hope you enjoyed and come back next week.